Like we were talking about earlier. So let's read this headline. Oxycontin made billions on opioid as crisis raged.
Word.
Yep. So newly public court documents show the family behind Oxycontin raked in billions as they pushed to keep patients on the powerful painkiller longer, even as evidence grew that the drug was helping fuel a national opioid crisis. Let's watch the video. See, this is all YouTube. You steal other people's content. I don't want to steal your ads. Steal other people's content and just clickbait it. And that's what we're going to do with this video.
Clickbait.
It's the game, bro. As long as it's good, you know what I mean? And this podcast is good. I don't give a shit what anyone says. That's the kind of energy
Straight
I'm
up.
on right now. Okay.
We're aware of the complaint alleges certain members of the Sackler family, who are worth $13 billion, were aware of the dangers of Oxycontin but continued to push sales. According to newly filed court documents, when Oxycontin was first released, Richard Sackler, Purdue's former president and son of the company founder,
Look at him.
is quoted saying
Just someone you want to punch in the face.
Followed by a blizzard of prescriptions. The complaint also says years later, as evidence of widespread abuse of Oxycontin began to mount, Sackler urged the company to blame addicts, allegedly writing in an email, "We have to hammer on the abusers in every way possible. They are the culprits and the problem. They are reckless criminals." Purdue Pharma telling ABC News the Attorney General has cherry-picked from among tens of millions of emails and other business documents produced by Purdue. The complaint is littered with biased and inaccurate characterizations of these documents. Purdue and the individual defendants will aggressively defend against these misleading allegations.
And they're going to get away with it.
It's actually...
I guarantee you they're going to go away with it.
We're clearly still in the simulation. Like, how can you just, like... how can we...
They're modern-day drug dealers.
But how can we, like, live in a world where, like, someone can just say something? Like, with zero factual... Like, he literally just said it. And it's like... Are you living in the same reality as us? Like, you're not.
Education.
You're trying to manipulate everyone who doesn't understand.
Because people are not well educated on topics. That's why
How can you, like, sleep at night, though? That's my question, is how do you sleep at night understanding that you just said blame addicts, that your drug made you $13 billion and you're still trying to make more? And go to sleep. I'm sure he probably has to take one himself before he goes to sleep, to be totally honest with you.
Maybe he doesn't have a soul.
He might. How can he? He doesn't. How can he? Can you? Can you come back from that? Like, can you be forgiven for that? I don't think so.
Does he even want to be forgiven? Hell no. He's saying, well, aggressively defend all of those.
It's just seeing this $13 billion and then seeing stuff like Super Bowl reject that ad, that cannabis ad, that medical cannabis ad. It's just, look at all the disgustingness that goes on and gets fucking...
Evan, you're gonna be if you continue like that, Evan, you're gonna be on Fox News and they're gonna start saying, "Look at this guy. He thinks he has all the answers." But what
Fox
this guy
News uses me for views, bro.
But what you don't know is that Evan smokes weed, and he says it a million times in his song.
Have some fucking reefer madness?
Do you want your kids to become like Evan and smoke weed? We're heading to a dangerous party.